Hi, welcome back to XCOM2 War of the Chosen. Today we have a Retaliation mission in West Africa, Operation Gasping Heart, and the objective is to stop the Advent Retaliation. Okay, so this is the team I finished up with last time, and I was planning to take out. I'm in two minds whether to take a rookie or whether to take a second specialist. We've got a couple of extra weapons to kit out as well. I'm going to take the tracer rounds on the sniper just to increase his aim, make him a bit more effective hopefully, and I'd like to take the gas grenade as well. So that doesn't leave us with much explosives. And I'm just going to check to see if there's any weapon upgrades maybe that we might have. Okay, so nothing extra there. So really it's going to be pretty tricky today, I think. Obviously the Retaliation mission is quite tough. You've got the Chosen's going to make their appearance, so we're going to find out which Chosen we've got. So I just want to get through this as much as possible and trying to avoid losing anybody. So let's see how we go. I'm just wondering whether to take a flashbang. Well, that would leave me with no grenade, no cover destruction though. No grenades. Seems a bit risky. I think I'll stick with the gas grenade. Who knows? We'll see how we go.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Menace ready to deploy.
One of our contacts in the Resistance says Advent peacekeepers have been spotted conducting a sweep near an outpost in this area. The aliens won't hesitate to kill anyone they find, so we're heading in to protect as many people as we can. Secure the camp and eliminate all hostile forces. Menace 1-5, hostile forces are attacking the outpost. Eliminate all enemy units and protect those civilians. Advent came in hot and so did we. You won't have a concealed position for deployment on this one.
I'm liking the look of this high ground over to the right. I think we're going to slowly start edging up there if we can.
Heading there now. Move into position. Roger that. I'm on the move.
And as much as I'd like to save all the civilians on this mission, really the priority is keeping some momentum with the squad and not losing some of the good work we've done in the first few missions. So we may need to bug out.
Moving to Overwatch. Moving to Overwatch. Scanning. On Overwatch.
If it looks like it's going to be going wrong. So who've we got?
Heretics, come forth!
Okay, the Warlock. Ref Her Masher, Soul Ripper. Strengths. Attacks decrease the will of any soldiers within sight. Shadow Step. Chosen does not trigger Overwatch or reaction fire. That's not so great. Takes additional damage from 3+ attacks in a single turn. Adversary Templars, so takes additional damage from Templars. We'll see how this goes. I think he's going to be a bit tough for us. And the team
See
we've got.
the face of your ruin!
I think we might want to get some mine shields up over the next month.
This mission just got a little more dangerous. Stay on top of its position and try to take it out.
This thing For all traitors in your resistance, a death of fire and pain! I cannot hide for long. My power precedes me wherever I go.
That's affirmative. Moving. On my way. On Overwatch. Come get some. I'm on it. They're moving out.
Ah, they're quite a way away. Distance off. I'm really hoping. Good, it's just one, so that's not too bad.
No longer a threat. It's still moving. Moving. Orders confirmed. On the move. Good copy. Moving on target. Moving out. Scanning. I'm on it. Come get some. Moving to Overwatch.
They're so far away. The odds of triggering another pod are pretty high though. That might not be a bad spot for the sniper. Top of the car.
Heading there now. On the move. Moving to designated position. Confirmed. Got it covered. On Overwatch. Got it covered. Affirmative. Covering
We
now.
cross time and space to serve the Elders.
Ah, there's the other pod. So both the pods are there. Just whether I'm going to be able to get to them in time.
I am nearly upon you.
Does mean I can dash forward a little bit, I think.
Okay. Headed there now. Good to go. Affirmative. On Overwatch, getting.
We will bring this resistance to a close.
This is just not easy. They're just so far back.
Enemy is still up. Heading to that location. Rolling. Moving to position.
Okay, Pat, do you want to take this one?
Target neutralized.
They should feel proud in having died for the glory of the Elders.
I mean, they've smoked most of the civilians already. This is not looking good.
Moving on target position now.
Affirmative. Moving out.
I'm on it.
Those without faith
We're getting closer
will
though.
perish.
Just relentless.
I will sacrifice you for the Elder's blessings.
Affirmative. Moving out. Move out!
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Heading out.
That's affirmative. Locked and loaded. Come get some. Scanning.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Okay. Come on, guys.
Adjusting sight. Got some admin here.
Oh dear.
Not good.
Nope. Come on, Jeff. Oh, even Jeff's missing.
I'll get him next time.
They weren't great shots, if I'm honest. So, how many civilians have we got left? Not many. We can't get a flank on the sectoid either. Got 62.
I'm on the move.
We've just got to take the best shots we can. 87, 62. You've definitely got to move.
Confirmed.
Okay, so we've got 50-50 there. Okay.
I'm on the move.
Ooh, righty then. So I think let's try and get rid of the officer first. We've got 62, 87, 67, and 70. So 87 is the best shot, but it's also 62 on the sectoid, only 26, 49, 45. So they've all got better shots on the sectoid. So I think the right thing to do here is take a shot with Pat. I can't do anything about the sectoid's cover from where we are. Ooh,
Missed the
gonna be
target.
like that. Okay, 45. Who's got the 49? These have both got the best shots on the sectoid, so I think I'll just work my way across. See if we can take this guy out.
Target down.
Okay, so you moved. 49%. He has got the gas grenade. I think I might want to save that for the other pod though. So Jeff. Darn.
Come on, focus! Running dry on ammo. Guns dry.
So a bit disappointing there, Mr. Couple, but
Destroy all who would defy the elders.
expected. Interesting to see if the other pod moves into range. Oh, they're still killing people. We're running out of civilians, unfortunately.
Commander, the aliens have slaughtered the resistance here. 1-5. We have to get control of the situation and take out those hostiles.
Serve your gods with honor.
Affirmative, moving out.
Oh dear. So you're not going to be able to do much. That's pretty good. Small chance of a crit.
Ammo out.
Oh yes, definitely need to deal with him. Right. I'm not sure. What's the range on this spectral zombie? Ability 15. I think that's quite high. So we've got 54. I'm a bit worried about pulling that other pod.
Heading out.
Might be something we can use here.
Target disabled.
The death of these subordinates will prevent nothing.
Okay. You've got no choice, you've got to move back.
Orders confirmed.
Not
Moving
much
out.
chance of getting this guy, I don't think. Can spread out a little bit.
Moving out.
Oh dear, somebody's going to get hit here. They come back with you back a bit further.
Moving on target location.
So who's going to get it? I don't know how much damage this guy does. Oh dear. Oh dear. Three.
Strike. The elders' vengeance is carried forth. Your forces will perish, and you
We
will
brought the
return
medikit.
to the elders' commander.
Ouch.
Heading out. Got it.
Oh dear.
We've heard rumors about some kind of shapeshifters.
Poor old Jeff's going to
Guessing
get
this
it.
is it.
It is a remarkable species. If only we had some means of containment.
Don't even think about it.
4 to 6. Oh dear. Oh no, Jeff's in trouble here, I think. Oh, and he can't even hit him.
Moving to designated position.
Do some big hits on these. Oh.
Running dry.
Oh goodness. Right, so how much damage does the gas grenade do? 3 to 4. Oh, that'll do it. Okay. I did want to save that for the pod, but I really don't think we've got any choice. Can I get close enough to throw it though? Oh dear, I'm not sure if I can. Oh no, I think he's out of range. This is not good.
Position confirmed.
Please be in range. Oh, that's so close. Okay, so this should do at least 3 damage, and the poison should get him next go. I'm hoping he's not immune to poison, I can't remember. Okay, so that was a get out of jail free card.
For the glory of the Elders. The Elders created them for this very purpose. In that respect, they are fulfilled.
Where is the chosen guy? I think high ground up here might not be a bad idea. Yeah, we've blown the civilians anyway. I'm going to rescue them. So I'm tempted to just bug out here.
Closing on target position now. Let's do this. Moving to designated coordinates. I'm ready. Confirmed.
Right, so Jeff's got the medikit, which is good, so he can move through the
Rolling.
poison.
Let's rock. I'm ready.
Well, this was just pretty tough. They were the pods were relentless on the civilians there. Didn't have much chance, I don't think. I'm just wondering if we can get a grenade on that truck without the troops moving. That might potentially be able to damage them, but I just don't know.
About to get brought to a crash.
Time for atonement.
Just remember to move before you shoot with these. Now he's next to the car. I don't know if that car's going to explode, so I'm going to just be careful.
Understood. Moving out.
Leave these guys over here.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
That's Jeff. Pat's got a promotion. Marius has got a promotion. Scott. That's how many kills he's got. 2 kills and 1 assist. Jeff's no kills this game, this go. So try and get the finish with Jeff here, I think. So Scott, if you could try and soften him up for me, that would be lovely.
Your continued defiance of the Elders will only strengthen my resolve.
Roger that. Overwatch. Moving Overwatch.
Serve your purpose. Spread our message. You will make a fitting sacrifice for the Elders.
How did that now? On my way. Orders confirmed. On the move. Affirmative. Covering out. Overwatch. Shot failed to connect. Advent troops here.
Hmm. Bit concerned the Chosen back there. I just don't see any value really in carrying on with this. Have we got much? Can we take these? Oh, I've got to try and engage them, haven't I? Let's see.
Headed there now.
This spots the Chosen. So that's quite good. 6850.
Heads down! That's affirmative. Hostile neutralized.
So my thinking behind taking the sectoid out first there was just to avoid any kind of mind control or panic, just to try and make sure that we don't put ourselves in a position where we can't evac and lose somebody. Just wondering if I can get anywhere with full cover and still get a shot on the on one of the troopers. Now, so this looks like full cover. Well, it looks like it's worth a pop. So we've got everybody in full cover, so that's not a bad position. A lot depends on whether the Chosen engages us from here as well. Wow, wasn't expecting that.
The loss of these
Oh.
subordinates is as meaningless
That's just... I think it's on their move, so we're okay.
to the godless.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
The elders have chosen me, just as they have chosen you, Commander. We are both destined to serve at their side, to bring their vision to this world and beyond. Come, allow yourself to be reclaimed.
That's the Elder's Warlock. All reports indicate he's nearly as dangerous as they are when it comes to
Feel my vision. How long did you think you could hide?
It looks like the Chosen knocked one of our soldiers into a daze. We need to get someone over there to help them get back on their feet before that thing can move in and attack.
Right, can everybody get up there? Yes. Oh, we've got an Overwatch. That's not so good. But that's not going to trigger it, I don't think. Good move. Good move. Can't leave these guys up on here because the faceless is just going to take them out. I mean, what are the... Just trigger the faceless and you get the chosen on the same go. It's a bit frustrating. So... Okay. I think Jeff's in a bit of a pickle here. I think he's going to have to... Well, he's wounded anyway. The Overwatch from the Trooper, I don't think they get a crit. So he should be okay with a dash. That's what I'm going to have to do. So, I'll move you... Right, so we've got the evac point up. We're getting out of here, guys.
Requesting immediate evac! Heading to that location.
Oh no, he's been shot at.
The fragile forms succumb to the perils of battle.
What just happened?
We might be able to get a little couple of shots off. Maybe a kill. That would do much difference to him.
I'm going. Okay. Packing it in.
Closing on target position now.
%. Yeah, got a chance of a kill, haven't we?
Target neutralized.
Shot Jeff.
My ammo's running low.
Good copy. Moving on target. Weapons burning ammo fast.
Okay, you've done all you can here, guys. Let's get out.
Getting out of here.
Avenger, all XCOM operatives are dead or MIA. I'm returning to base.
So I think it'll be. I think if we'd have maybe had the Ranger and Templar, that might have been doable with him, but we'll see.
Think the elders will like this one?
Maybe. So you got the most kills. 1 kill, 22 damage dealt. Interesting. So hopefully the guys did more damage, but still most valued. Okay, well at least we didn't lose anybody. That's good. Couple took hits, but that's par for the course. Reasonably happy with how that went. I think I'm not sure. I could have maybe dashed to try and save some civilians, but I didn't know where the
Advent
pods were at that
peacekeepers
time.
engaged radical factions at an unlawful settlement today. After successfully eliminating the enemy forces, they discovered dozens of firearms and plans to distribute them to a nearby city center. The speaker commended them for preventing yet another XCOM tragedy.
Okay, we've lost them for a long time. Okay, everybody got a promotion, so I'm not going to promote these guys yet until they're back. I read somewhere that you tend to get what you need the most, so it's actually better to wait. So you never know, we might get... well, actually, no, sorry, Jeff can be promoted anyway because he's already got a class, but Miller, we'll hold off on him and promote him later when we get closer and find out what he's going to be. So let's see what Y-check is. Assuming Y-check's the right. It's another specialist. 4 specialists. Really need some grenadiers and rangers right now. Okay, I'm going to hold off with Jeff as well because I tend to prefer to go down the medical route. But if we've got 4 specialists, so it might be worth going down the hacking route as well and actually having maybe utilising 2 specialists on a mission and having a combat hacker as well sometimes. So we'll have a look. So I'm gonna hold off on him as well, with him being wounded. Okay.
Hello, Commander.
Lost a little bit of supplies.
Commander,
It's not the
having
end of the
these
world.
2 soldiers continue to work together has paid off. They know each other well enough at this point that we can have them train as a pair for additional tactical capabilities.
Okay, that might come in handy. Right, so where are we now? So I've nearly got Guerrilla Tactics School.
Advent's officers might be more resourceful than your average trooper, but I doubt our forces will have any trouble bringing in a test subject for Tygan to look at, especially since he's not asking for a live one. There's not a whole lot that surprises me these days, but I'm definitely curious to see if the chip we pulled from the commander really is connected to the ones Advent's been using in their captains.
Okay, so Guerrilla Tactics School in 3 days. We do have a sergeant, pretty sure. Yep, so Elena made it to sergeant, so we can do the upgrade. But I think it's going to cost 100 supplies, and we haven't got 100 supplies. So I could wait. We've got about 7 days until I think the next mission, and I'd really like to get the squad size before that. So part of me is thinking maybe cancel the resistance ring. We'll lose a few days on that, unfortunately, but at least we'll get the squad size upgrade. So yeah, so that's my thinking. So I think building the extra medikit, although I think it's been handy, that's meant we've not got enough supplies now for the squad size upgrade. So that's my thinking. Although we've got a supply drop 1 day, so 120. Oh, that'll do it. Okay, that's good. I didn't notice that, so I think we're okay. Let's go scan.
It would be so easy. Good to see you, sister. Miscreants, restrain yourselves, lest you be restrained. No, the 3 of us, called upon together. Something has changed. On that, we are agreed. The battlefield has shifted. Our masters have need of us. Once more. Sounds to me like they're afraid. You dare defile this place with your wretched tongue? Oh, I dare.
Our children. Each of you possess our strength. Each of you possess our wisdom. Of all our creations, you are truly blessed. Your charge was a simple one. The subjugation of those who would see our grand design falter. We have been pleased. Until now. Our greatest asset has been lost, stolen from us, while our strongest did nothing. We are disappointed.
Thought you were the strongest.
Arrogance, defiance. You have fought among the humans for too long. You've been corrupted. You can be reclaimed. Yet perhaps you may also be redeemed. Perhaps you all may be redeemed. A greater battle lies ahead. Our time on this world draws to a close. Yet we need not abandon it completely at our departure. For one among you is surely ready to claim this world as their own. One among you is worthy. Return what was lost to us. Grant all and those our will. To the one that exceeds our everlasting favor. To the others. You are the chosen. Do not fail us. Now go.
Such a cool scene that is.
We've confirmed with our resistance contacts that they're tracking the Chosen we just fought. Apparently, it's already laid claim to some nearby territory.
So, you would come to strike at me. I eagerly await your arrival, Commander.
Oakley dokley. Right. So we've got some supplies there. We should get enough supplies from our other drop. But there's only 3 days left on those, and it expires in 3 days as well. So we do want to just go and click on that for at least a turn. The rookies expires in 10 days, so we've got a little bit of time to get those.
Avenger plotting new
I do want
course.
to get them though. So that's one of the benefits of the mod that tells you, I forget the name of the mod, but it tells you how much time's left before it expires, and if you only have to scan it for the briefest amount of time, and it resets the expiry, so you can actually keep the different scan sites active. It's just whether it's worth it or not.
Got an urgent communication coming in for you now, Commander.
Leading the Resistance is a daunting task, Commander. But your efforts so far have left many wondering if we have made the right approach. We will have to do better.
The Chosen are a tough group to infiltrate, but we've managed to gather intel on their latest actions, and have a rough idea of how close each is to reaching their ultimate goal of locating the Avenger. Commander, we have intel suggesting the aliens are working on developments that threaten our ability to stop the Avatar project. We can conduct guerrilla operations to disrupt one of these efforts, but we'll have to choose carefully. We don't have the resources to intercede everywhere.
I've got to be honest, I don't fancy either of these, but okay. UFO hunts the Avenger. I suppose if you get it really early before you even get mutons, that might not be a bad thing, but
Commander,
it's going to be
the factions
interesting.
have pledged their support to XCOM, and they're ready to carry out your orders. As our influence with these groups increases, our capabilities will grow in kind.
My followers and your people continue to grow in skill, and now the Resistance can take on more responsibility, should you need it.
I say, okay, so noble cause, will recovery in all soldiers is 20% faster. That's quite good. So that means your soldiers will be tired for less time, I'm guessing. And double the ability points gained in combat. I mean, that's really good, but doesn't help us too much early on in the game when we can't really spend those ability points. So we really need a training centre to benefit from that. So I'm thinking the will recovery is a bit of a no-brainer. But ideally, I like to have the tactical ones more often than not, with the exception of probably sabotage if you can get it. That's quite a good skirmisher card that reduces the avatar project, which means you just don't have to worry about it anymore. In the most part, and you can take your time a little bit expanding. So okay, so yeah, we're going to go for will recovery and soldiers 20% faster. I don't think we'll get much out of the ability points early on. Well, you could argue maybe get that and build a training centre, but yeah, I think we'll go for will, especially right now where we've got a fairly thin roster.
Commander, we'll need to send our own soldiers out to work with the Resistance factions to complete these covert actions. They'll be gone for a few days, but this will help us build influence with the Resistance while generating material support. This operation is going to require some field experience, Commander. We'll need to send one of our vets to lead the effort.
Okay, 13 days. Getting a Reaper is really helpful, and a promotion. So what I like to do, because you want to get your squad size 2 upgrade as quickly as you can, is I pretty much send my my highest troop on the mission to whichever the promotion missions are. So just try and spam them a little bit.
Commander, the Resistance has a hidden cache of resources stashed outside of Advent's reach. But that means we'll have to fly over and scan the area if we want to recover this stuff for ourselves.
On a new course.
Okay, so we want to grab that. I'm pretty sure those supplies will have reset now. So I'll just check that just to show.
The Elders know all too well that you approach the refuge of the insidious Templars. Do not assume that their aid will make any difference to your cause.
Yeah, so you can see 21 days on the supplies, so that's good. But we're going to grab these ones because we want to try and get all we need 100 supplies basically in less than 5 days. So resistance communications, that's interesting. Modular cannons, nice, but not worth going for, I don't think. So I've spread it out for as long as I think I realistically can. I was hoping to maybe grab an inspiration on magnetic weapons, but hasn't quite happened. Advent Officer Autopsy is tempting to get the sectoid autopsy as well, so we can start building mine shields, but we're not going to have much money anyway, and the biggest thing we can do to help ourselves, I think, is just start going for mag weapons. Good thing is we've got 2 scientists, so it's only about a month away, which is not bad at all. So by the end of April we might actually have be able to start rolling out mag weapons. So let's go and do that.
I had assumed you'd make that research a priority, Commander. I'll notify you as soon as the report is available.
But I've got an inspiration on resistance radio.
Having successfully completed the operation necessary to remove the Commander's implant, I am intrigued by the possibility of examining another subject for comparative analysis. Since the officer in question will likely have expired long before arrival here, I may rely on a faster, more invasive approach to removing the chip this time around.
Okay. Let's clear that so it's not on the screen.
Commander, we can now work to establish contact with local resistance groups operating out of regions around the globe. Once we've collected sufficient intel to make contact, we'll need to scan the target region for the operative signal.
Guerrilla Tactics School now operational.
Great stuff. So yeah, so we just need that 100 supplies, and yeah, it's 150 for the next one. So we're we can also start training people now. So Rangers, Grenadiers. We just need as many as we can get, and we want to grab those rookies at some point as well, just to keep the momentum going. So things not looking too bad at the moment. I think I'm going to rush the resistance ring before we go for the clear the next bay. So I'd like to do the locate faction, and just waiting for Templar's back. So this will get Elena up to Lieutenant, which is really good, and then she'll only need one more promotion mission potentially to get up to Captain. So that's what I want to do. I'm going to miss having the Templar, to be honest with you, but you know, it's I think it's well worth it if we can get squad size 2 and mag weapons by the end of next month.
The Resistance has already seen a boost in their recruitment efforts after word of the commander's arrival got around. They've needed a leader just as much as we have, and now they'll be expecting us to hit the aliens where it hurts. Not that I'm worried. We've got plenty of people itching to take on Advent. Things are just starting to get interesting.
I mean, the other alternative is I could send a couple of rookies and keep a fairly strong squad available for the missions. That's quite tempting as well. I suppose but it would be really nice to go and get the Reaper as well. So I think earlier missions are the easier ones potentially. So I suppose I'm going to miss a less. Send her now, so we'll get the promotion there. And in terms of we haven't got the training centre to increase the bonds anyway, so I'm going to hold back Alan Denham just to give us a bit more firepower and a bit of scouting potential on the missions. So we'll send the Templar away, and I think I don't need to send I think I might start sending some of the rookies and just see if we can get some promotions going, because it'd be really nice to just unlock a couple of Grenadiers and Rangers. So and we've got some extra rookies potentially coming in the pool, and it does take quite a while to train them. So in terms of Guerrilla Tactics School training, I'm going to, I think we'll do Bull. We'll do you as a Grenadier, I think. Oh, sorry, forgot what I was doing. So let's get D'Ambrosio away on this mission. So that's 13 days, but we'll have a Reaper at the end of that, so well worth it. So I don't want to waste anything. We do need to get the Guerrilla Tactics School training somebody, and that was it. So we said it would be Dominic Bull, and I'm going to go Grenadier first. Okay. So we'll finish grabbing these supplies. And how long for these supplies? So 4 days for those, 8 days for the rookies. Don't need the rookies that soon, but there's only 6 days to get them, and those supplies aren't going anywhere, so we could always go and grab them whenever we need them. You probably only get about 50 supplies on these drops anyway.
Plotting new course.
We'll start chipping away at the rookies. Be good to start making contact as well to one of the regions. That's probably more important right now. So we've got a supply drop in 18 days. 65 income there, 85 there. I'm thinking, so 8 days, we've got about 16 days, so we've got about 2 days to spare, and we might technically be able to make contact with both of those regions by the next supply drop to give us a nice little cash boost. There is a good chance that we'll unlock another Chosen though by doing that, so I think I'll play it safe for the first month and just go for South Africa. So 8 days, that will give us plenty of time to still make contact with South Africa as well. So that's what we're going to do. And here's the mission.
Our next operation will put us right in the middle of chosen territory, Commander. There's a good chance they'll show up to interfere, so we should plan accordingly.
Okay, so Operation Doomfire, so protect the device, easy mission, 96 intel. So yep, that's the mission that's going to be. We'll pick that up next time.